how stable and reliable is self-storage when you compare it to multifamily? What are the trade-offs?
Well, I mean, now's the perfect test and the perfect time, right? With the pandemic and everything like that. And the only thing I can say is, back in January, before everything started happening, we were talking about, I kept bringing up over and over again, we need some type of correction. I mean, there's so much money being thrown at everything, and people are with no storage background are just building storage anywhere, and they're building these 120, 150,000 square foot properties, and they don't know how to run them, so they don't know revenue management or marketing or anything like that. And that was making me way more nervous back in January than when the pandemic hit. And all of that relates to the question you just asked, and that is the pandemic hit in what I'll call early March. We had our best March ever. We had our best April ever. We had our best May, June, July, August. We're having a great November. I mean, when you add all that together in the realm of storage versus multifamily, when all this happens, I saw a thing today that another 762,000 people applied for unemployment today. I mean, when they can't pay their rent, like in multifamily, or they can't pay their mortgage, like in single family, what do they do with their stuff? They put it in storage, right? And here you are, and it's a perfect example of what can happen in a major catastrophe type of environment, like a pandemic, that storage outdoes everybody. I mean, look what's happening in retail, right? I'm driving by and seeing now renting signs and vacant on brand new stuff and 2-year-old and 3-year-old stuff, because all these retailers are going out of business. Your small office buildings, everybody's working from home, so they're starting to move out of those. Your large office buildings, everybody's working from home. And what do they do with all that office furniture? They put it in storage.
Right.
So it just, from a common sense type of application, is when they get rid of everything else, they always keep the stuff. And the
Right.
stuff goes in storage.
Right. Yeah, good point. I have heard positive things from everybody in self-storage. And it's a good point that even if the multifamily space got hurt worse than it is now, that it might still just help storage slightly, or just even out storage, a couple percent more bad accounts, but maybe double the new clients coming in. Who knows, right? So it sounds like you guys are doing quite well through the pandemic, right?
Yep.
Yeah, great. This content was created by commercialrealestate.com. Access our community, investment databases, training, and live events by visiting www.commercialrealestate.com.